Hi everybody, we're doing an all signs reading. It's called Love in the Morning simply because, well, it's morning. We're in the kitchen on the butcher's block. These are going to be quick love messages, almost kind of for like a day, a couple days. They're more meant for uplifting you than anything. Maybe provide good news in terms of what your love life looks like eventually or in the moment, I should say. Okay, Aries, we start with you. Also, I will timestamp obviously everything. You can find those in the comments or in the description box. Aries, let's do your quick message. Who's on your mind at the moment and what's happening for today and in the coming days? Okay, you get the Three of Cups in reverse. So you're not just thinking about them, you're thinking of reuniting, but maybe this is not the right time. You're definitely thinking about them. You get honeymoon and you deserve love. So you're thinking about treating yourself. I guess the honeymoon is about the reuniting energy. And it's not quite the moment just yet, right? The trip is not just going to be happening just now. It's coming up probably, I'm thinking, during the holidays. Simply because that's an easy deduction to make, but it doesn't have to be. I think you're treating yourself to a trip, to a honeymoon, a getaway, something, or whatever you're organizing, with the goal of reuniting with this person, coming together, seeing them, dating them, spending a lot of time with them. Part of it is also treating yourself about you deserve love. You deserve this experience. Let's get a keyword here for you. Okay, let me pull. Fear of the unknown. So it is like sort of kind of like stirring inside, right? You're wondering how the trip's gonna go. You're wondering how this honeymoon or this getaway you're organizing is gonna go. I would say fear not. Although it's obviously an unknown for you, it might be a first with this person. So maybe that's what's got you like sort of wondering what's going on. But to be honest, I think it's just a matter of getting there, right? But it's not happening just yet, in the sense that their reunion is coming. It won't be in the next few days, at least. Okay, let's do Taurus. What does love look like for you today, in the coming days? Who's on your mind? What's going on? Okay, what is this? The Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, sorry, let me switch decks. What is this? Before I speak, this is romantic feelings. Let me just put on my glasses, guys. It would help. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you're not sure about somebody's reciprocity towards you, I guess. You're not feeling necessarily the connection, or it could be one-sided at the moment, at least so it feels for you. This card, though, is telling you that the feelings are real. So for one of you, definitely something is true, is strong. So let's look at the keyword and let's see what this really is about. Okay, 3 cards. 4. Laughter, empowerment, thoughts, and love at first sight. Okay, well, you know, it's about how you choose to view things, obviously, with the thought card here. It all depends how you decide to look. Is the glass half full? Is the glass half empty? A lot of it hinges on, you've got someone on your mind, definitely. I think the key to like just breaking the energy open and like really establishing a bond is, you know, just stand in your power, you know, laugh, keep your spirits high vibing. Because I do believe that there's a possibility for love at first sight, you know? So it could be that there's nobody in your life at this point. Maybe that's why the 2 of Cups is in reverse. And basically, you're all in about wanting to have feelings that you are wishing to extend to someone else and really start a deep, committed relationship. It's something that you probably really want. And I think you're looking for this particular, how can I say this? For some reason, I think you're attached to love at first sight to a degree. Like you're kind of, that's what you look for. You want to have the instant connection, the instant bond. Maybe this is how you operate. This is how you like things to be in your love life. Okay, Gemini, let's do your reading. Love in the morning for you, love for today, love for the coming days. What does it look like for you, Gemini? Let us take a quick look at that. Okay, that's too many, but let's take the first one that's split here. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so someone is hiding their desire for you. Or there's a start-stop situation. This is way too many. I'm not going to take them. I guess it doesn't make sense to just take the first one in this case. It didn't even separate. Like the Ace of Wands here separated from the pack before. So you get so many. Well, 2 I can do. Okay. Unrequited love. Getting to know each other. Okay. It's a funny thing. It feels like basically the 2 sides of the story here, because the Ace of Wands is an energy of going forward, going backwards, making, you know, establishing a connection, then removing yourself from the connection. So it's no wonder it's double-sided here as well, right? You're like sort of interested, you're getting to know each other, there's like a curiosity that is drawing you in, and yet when you sort of approach this person, I don't know why, but you feel it's unrequited. Or this is how the person feels towards you, Taurus, right? I'm not sure which way it goes. It doesn't really matter. That's up to you, I guess, to see how you are experiencing it yourself in your own life. Okay, this is unbelievable. Wisdom and gift. The wisdom piece for me is learning how to detect the signals that, you know, things might not be reciprocal, but I want to say that it's not so much about non-reciprocity here. I think it's about, on the contrary, how can I say this? It's a possibility, right? I'm not sure, of course not. But I want to tell you that it's a possibility that what's wise of you is not to be thinking, not falling into the pitfall of thinking that it's unrequited, right? You're not giving, you need to give yourself time to know each other. So there is a back and forth, there is a dance of love occurring. Basically, as you get to know one another, you know, it's almost instinctual that you're basically both feeling each other out. And somehow the gift here is having this kind of maturity, the wisdom, the experience, I guess, of allowing for more time between the two of you to unfold, to develop, to get acquainted. That's beautiful. Okay, let's do Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Or am I doing Cancer? I'm lost. I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm going to do Gemini again, so I don't know if I'm doing it twice. And if I am, well, it'll be bonus for you guys. I'd rather do it twice than skip it. Okay, Gemini, what's love on your brain look like? What is love in the morning? Again, too many cards. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's just draw one for you, Gemini. I'm laughing because I'm thinking, how many times am I going to do the signs over? But 10 of Cups in reverse, that's really strange. A lot of the cards are coming out, like good love cards coming out in reverse. Let's look at what's going on here. This 10 of Cups, Gemini. Okay, you get unrequited love and healing family issues. Okay, in your case, it's about this whole family unit, this whole relationship that you've already built. Maybe you've fallen out of love. Maybe you've been in this relationship so long that now things have changed. I apologize. It's sort of a dire message. I really apologize for that, Gemini. A lot of it could come from like having other family members involved in your relationship. You know, some people trying to influence the decision making, the choices, basically being all up in your business. And it could simply be as well that, okay, I'm going to take them. I don't know why. There's 4, but I'm going to take them. Memories, intentional, wisdom, and contract. I'm going to put contracts separate. For me, there's something going on here with, okay, so for me, healing family issues goes really in hand with the memories. There are some experiences that you've gone through with this particular partner within that family unit you've built. So you, excuse me, throat chakra. That's interesting. There's something intentional about looking at it with a lot of wisdom. I think it's about looking back at things and healing them, basically, with the wisdom card, and as much as this one is implying as well. The contract, this is for me is the legal contract of marriage. There's something that needs to be revisited. Let's pull one card on this. What about this contract? If the relationship is to change, how is that affecting the contract? Okay. The word secret came out, but it's a big pile. I'm not taking that. I want you to be aware. Let's see if there's a pop out private. Okay, well, if you're going to separate, you're going to do this very quietly without much, you know, you're not going to make it a big thing. I think you want to do it on good terms. You know, I think you're going to want to do it, I guess, gracefully. Okay, well, Gemini, that was, if that was your second message, because I'm not sure anymore. Sorry about that one. Let's do Cancer. Let's see. Apologies. Love in the morning. What's going on with Cancer for today in love or in the coming days? What is the energy showing up for them? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So something is stalled for some reason. This card, reconciliation. Okay, so you're waiting to reconcile. Something has happened before, but it's also someone from your past is returning to your life. So you're going to spend a lot of time thinking about what you want to say when you reconcile. Memories and intentional. This is crazy. I just pulled those and for Gemini. Okay, well, definitely, you know, you're wanting to reconcile because you're thinking of all the great moments together. What's intentional is obviously the reconciliation. Whether it's you or them, someone is extremely, it's of utmost importance for them or you to make amends. You don't want to see this person go. You're realizing that things were like, you know, at a down point. You want things to pick up again. You basically want to start it all over again. So this is pretty interesting, Cancer. You're really strong on wanting this with this other, well, this person that you already know. Good luck with that, Cancer. All the best. Leo. Let's look at your love life, Leo. What's in store for you today, in the coming days? Let's do this one. Seven of Swords in reverse. I'm going to pull one more on this one. Two came out. The Hangman in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So whoever was someone left you hanging, someone left you, someone ghosted you, basically. That's for sure. I don't think they're necessarily coming forward in the coming days as well. There seems to be still a lot of inactivity, like on their part, or even yours. I'm not sure which way it goes. Worth waiting for. It's still somebody you want. So maybe you did the ghosting, maybe you're the one that wasn't sure. But either way, for some reason you deem this person, I guess, valuable to you. They mean a lot to you. You're okay with actually the fact that they're unavailable at the moment, which is a strange thing, but let's see why. How come you're not fazed by someone not being available to you, Leo, at the moment? Obviously, you feel ritual. Because you feel it's worth it, right? You know, the word ritual sometimes implies some form of doing something in the same order, the same way. So it's kind of routine-like. Because it's very precise in its unfoldment. So there's something that you are attributing here to, like, you know how this person operates. It's kind of like you already know their modus operandi, right? Their ways. I think you know this person to be sort of avoidant. You also feel that this person is not the one that's going to necessarily initiate anything with you. So you're waiting for the right timing. Divine timing is at work in your life. I think, Leo, you're the one that's going to make the move here, but it's not just yet. I think you're waiting for the... In the ritual piece, it could be timing is also involved, right? Because you need to wait for a particular, either astrological placements, right, in the sky. There's particular transits and things that actually matter to you in terms of planning this move. Because the person is not going to come to you. This is about you fully pursuing this person, I believe. Okay, let's look at Virgo. Virgo. Who's there? Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. So they feel obviously bitter, somehow closed off. I'm going to take 2 here. You deserve love and separation. No wonder. Okay. The Queen of Swords with the separation card. I mean, I can't make this up, right? So it's someone you've separated from before. You're more in an energy of you deserve love. You're moving on, I feel. Or you have moved on. So let's see what the keyword says. Maybe offering you guidance and towards what's coming for you versus necessarily looking back at who you've separated from. This one. It says stop. Okay, well, what it's pointing to for me, it's about doing, like, maybe you haven't separated. It's telling you to actually separate. So stop interacting with this person that is difficult with you. And because you deserve love, someone is maybe not treating you right. Well, that was kind of like spooky in the sense that it didn't leave any place for interpretation, and it was a clear guidance here from the angels. Libra, let's look at you. Let's see. What is love in the morning? What is love for you today? What does it look like? Let's look at that for you. The 7 of Cups in reverse, making a choice out of a multitude of options. Which is a good thing because Libras are usually indecisive. Unrequited love. Okay, well, the decision is not really difficult in this case, right? If you already know that the person doesn't love you back, then the choice is easy. The decision becomes really obvious. You get live and learn and surprise. So something is gonna, what's beautiful about the surprise card, and I'm actually gonna pull a card on it. Something else is coming. Flirt. Okay, this is great. So the live and learn is about you being very clear about one particular option. There's no love being shared. It's a learning, a lesson, learning experience. And you've got a surprise flirt coming up on the horizon for you. So that's nice. You're going to enjoy yourself. Sorry. Okay, let's do Scorpio. Love on the brain. Who's there in their minds, on their minds, on your mind, Scorpio? How do they feel? What does your love life look like today and for the next few days? You get 3 cards, and let's do this. The 3 of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it's complicated. So I think it could be a fire sign, of course. There's a lot of passion here on the table. But there's a lack of coming together between the 2 of you at the moment. Or at least it's not just yet. But there is an energy of someone kind of toying with your feelings, right? Because they keep coming in, coming out. So actually, it's making you feel kind of down, I have to say, because you're not very happy around. Even when this person is around, it doesn't feel like you're necessarily that happy. And the reason for that would be because you experience them to always leave again. And then you know that, you know, it's almost temporary and ephemer. Ephemer means, that's a French word for ephemeris. No, that's an astrological term. Something that doesn't last, right? That short-lived. Sorry, I don't know the translation in English for that word. Let go of control issues. Okay, this could be, it's interesting because you might be controlling to a degree, or you know, you're basically wanting this person to stick around longer, but they're not able to. They're the kind of person that comes and goes. It's how they are. And you're having a hard time with that. So maybe you've been controlling to a degree. And it could be done to you, right? I don't know how this goes, but either way, this is how you experience them to be, or that's your experience with them in general. No matter which side it's on, right? The control. I don't know if you're going to be able to actually keep doing this back and forth, but it's sort of advising you to let it unfold naturally. So maybe this person just needs a lot of space, and by allowing them space, they might come around more often and stay longer each time if you let go of controlling that particular, I guess, behavior of theirs. Let's see. Ritual. This card just fell. I think it was just for Libra just now, or a Virgo. So I mentioned that rituals, you know, are always done in the same way, in the same order, right? There's like something important about respecting how things are done within a ritual. So it's kind of pointing to routines. And for me, it talks about the way this person routinely, this is how they do. They come in, they go out. They're not consistent. So it's something that you have to come to terms with, I guess, or decide otherwise. But this is what's happening. Okay, let's do Sagittarius. Love in the morning. What is happening for Sagittarius? You get 3 cards. I'm going to take them. Why not? 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, well, you're not talking to someone. Someone that I feel that you've known for a long time, with whom you would have had a commitment in the past. I think this is someone that you are not with anymore. For some reason, you're still thinking about them, but you're not communicating. But this is very strongly pointing to someone that you're not with anymore, but that you were with in the past, someone you've had a huge, strong connection with. So it says, make the effort and forgive, or forgiving and learning. think it's making the effort to forgive and learn. But this card also points to great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Let's see what this particular keyword says. I think it's about making the effort of forgiving this person, this relationship. I think it's key here. And you see, look, connection. You really, really had a strong connection with this person. I think forgiving is important. There's something to be learned, obviously, here within the context of the relationship. I even want to say that because connection came out, I think you are still feeling connected. I'm going to pull one other card. I think maybe this could be something you want to salvage. Okay. There's two cards that fell, but they're really kind of awkward. I am going to show them to you because it did fall. You can do magic and hurt. So I don't think it's about hurting people with magic. I really, really want to stress that. It's not about putting curses on people. I really want to be clear about that. I don't want you to be spooked, and I don't want you to think negatively. I think that the forgiving, you need to forgive all the hurt. I think this is a connection that did hurt you. I think you felt it was magical. I think you felt it was different. And I think maybe that's what is worth salvaging. There's a reason there's a connection. It could be through, let's call it, the 5D, right? Energies and like, how can I put this? For some reason it keeps, I'm thinking that it's a connection that exists through time, space and time. So, I don't know, there's a piece there that is undying, so I'm not really sure what that is. But I think if you don't forgive, then you don't get to experience the beauty of it fully. I mean, and even the beauty of how, even once it's, let's say, finished, there's something beautiful about either the memory of it, or there's something everlasting about it, unconditional, being carried through a different lifetime in future lifetimes. There's something there that should stay intact. Let me put it that way. Okay, let's do Capricorn. Capricorn, love on your minds. Who's there? Who are you thinking about today in the coming days? Show us what the energy is. The 5 of Wands in reverse. So that's good. No more quarreling. No more strife. 2 cards. You get, it is safe for you to love in passion. So there's definitely, it's almost like when I get the 5 of Wands in reverse with passion, it's like, when you almost have a love-hate relationship with someone. It's like you love them so much, and yet sometimes they get on your nerves so much. It's a little bit of that energy. But yet it's still a safe place, because you see the 5 of Wands is in reverse. So it's a good relationship. It just comes sometimes with a little bit of friction, and that's okay, because no love relationship is perfect. It might actually has something stimulating to offer. So we get ritual and intentional. This is like the 3rd time ritual comes out. This is really kind of awkward. I think I'm going to have to say it. For me, ritual is a little bit of a repeat, because if you practice a ritual, you kind of always do the same things in the same order. So the ritual part here is about, you know, there might be time on and off again that you experience some kind of a little bit of cat fights or a little bit of friction within the couple, but know that it's still like a good relationship. It's passionate, and I guess that's the passion piece, right? It's like you guys both are like strong-willed and like, okay, you know, you're passionate about what you want, what you say, so it might happen. So what's intentional though, for me, is how much not that you would create these little squabbles as in, you know, intentionally, not at all. I don't think that that's the case here. What's intentional is like how much force you're putting, how much energy you're actually channeling into this relationship in terms of your passions, right? You're actually feeding this connection intentionally. I also think that this relationship is intended, so taking the root out of that word, of the word, and using it as there's something that was intended here for you to have this relationship in your life, in terms of learning how to cope with these ups and downs of any relationship basically. Aquarius, let's look at your love situation. Love in the morning, love for today, love for the coming days. Who's there on your mind, inhabiting your heart, your thoughts? You get the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Okay, for some reason, your attention is being drawn to different people, but also situations. It feels like you don't have a clear focus, or at least you're not applying your energy onto one specific love relationship at the moment, or person. Children and true love. You see, you have basically a balance between love and your family life, your children. You also you might have many children, so you have to like give your attention to more than one child here. But in terms of a romantic relationship, I think it could be within the context of either you have children together, or you're in a relationship like, how do you say, when families come together, right? You're with someone that had children from a prior relationship, or you're also in that situation, etc. But children are definitely like, there's like children around you. It's kind of creating a block, I'm going to say, in love, for this true love. It is taking the focus elsewhere. That's for sure. Okay. You get integrity and adventure. Integrity is about being there for your children. There's just no going around it. You have to be 1,000% there. You cannot not be there. Yet you're being pulled towards this new adventure, new love adventure, or wanting to spend time, you know, like on a weekend with your loved one. And whether they are the father, mother of the children, doesn't matter. You're basically trying to carve out some time to go on a separate experience, or like weekend escapade, trip, whatever it is, right? And trying to be, I think you need time away from the children, literally. But you're not able to move towards that. I think, unfortunately, you're wanting it. I don't know if you're going to do it. It might not be in the coming days, but I think it's something you are planning, because you seem to be needing it. If I'm intuitively analyzing these cards is telling me it's something you want. Pisces. Let's look at love for you this morning. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who's there on your mind? These cards. So the Page of Swords and the Three of Cups. So either someone is looking at you, you're looking at someone, no one's saying anything. Basically, you're both interested. Yet there's no coming together. It's not about physically getting together. It's about watching each other. There's also an energy of kind of being very discreet. There's something about discretion here. Maybe that's why you're not coming together. There's something about not wanting to be too obvious about either your interest for this person or vice versa. This person's interest towards you. They're not going to be too much in your face. They're not making themselves known, seen. Past life relationship. So this is a strong, strong bond here. Let's see what these cards are. I can't believe this word has been coming out like left, right, and center. Intentional. In deep, investment, and intentional. Well, the in deep for me is about the quality of the how you are perceiving this relationship to be is like from, you know, from another timeline, from a different era. I mean, it's so funny because I'm looking at the three cards start with in, I-N. There are many words in this deck, right? Like they're not all about the fact that these three words start, it's like 111 for me. It's like 111. It's also the word in. So something about being inside, like, you know, it's deep, it's vested. There's something about, it's a weird one. It's about the stalking energy. It goes deeper than you think. There's been, I want to say, almost money invested into it. Or there's a great deal of focus and energy being put into looking at you, analyzing you, studying you, kind of loving you at a distance energy. It's very intentional. This person is doing this very consciously. And yet they're not coming forward and letting it known. They don't want you to even know their presence because they don't want to reunite. They're not wanting you to physically have them in front of you. I'm going to pull one more of this because the past life relationship thing is very mysterious. I want to know more about why are they doing that? It's basically Pisces. Unrequited love. That is so awkward. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Then why all the spying? For you, Pisces, I'm going to draw more. I'm going to draw a tarot card. I'm actually going to draw a tarot card on this unrequited love energy. There's no way someone would spend so much time, invest so much time, feel that they're connected deeply to you, intentionally watch you, feel that this is like from a different lifetime, and for it to be unrequited, it's so awkward. Please show us this energy. Why? Is it on Pisces' side or is it on the other person's side? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone can't walk away. But it's unrequited. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, people. One more. And then I stop. It's just so awkward. Justice in reverse. Something is unfair. Something is unfair. It didn't turn out well. It was a... Well, that's what's unfair. It's unrequited. You know what? It could be from the past life experience. It could be that in a past relationship, the love was unrequited. Yet someone didn't walk away, right? The person who loved didn't walk away from the person who didn't love them back. It was so unfair. Maybe in this lifetime, the reason why there's so much stalking, the person is not coming together with you. It could be, who knows if they have some kind of, for some reason, an intuitive nudge about this past life connection with you. I mean, of course, this is a little far-fetched, especially if you don't believe in past lives and all of that, but it's a possibility here. But the stalking energy is really, really strong here. It's just funny how much energy is being placed. There's so much investment and intentionality and depth. Someone is, either it's you, Pisces, or the other person, but someone is really hooked, while the other might be less invested. Anyways, there you go, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you soon. Have a beautiful Sunday. Take care, guys.